I love that you have a small business, and I love that you go to events, set up your table, and make your products available to everyone. But we all know setting up an in-person event can be so exhausting, especially if it ends up being a rainy day or a really slow day and you don't really make your money back. I've been there and I know it's tough. This is why I invite you to try to sell online. But I know it could be a little scary to think about making your own website, driving your own traffic to that website. It's a lot. But this is where Etsy comes in. Etsy, it's its own marketplace, and I really think you should start selling on Etsy. So you might be wondering, how do I start an Etsy shop? And is it worth it? Well, we're gonna talk about it. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? My name is Maricruz. I'm an engineer, entrepreneur, and environmentalist. And in this channel, I'm your small business coach. I recently ran into my friend. Her name is Gabrielle, and she makes these amazing, I'll show you, these amazing earrings. Hopefully you can see them. I'm so bad at this. Da-da-da-da. These amazing earrings made from plastic that she picked up from the beach, or plastic that would otherwise go to waste. And the concept is great. Her passion for this business is amazing. But I ran into her at a market and she was telling me how sales have been really slow and how sometimes she goes to a market and she loses some money instead of making money, and it's really taxing on her. So I tried to convince her to start selling on Etsy. And I'm gonna tell you why, to hopefully convince you to start selling on Etsy too. Reason number one, it is very easy to start a shop. Literally, you have to upload pictures, upload descriptions, and you're in business. Okay, maybe there's a little bit more that goes into that, and I'm gonna make a whole video walking you through how to create an Etsy shop. And actually, I'm gonna do it with my friend Gabrielle. So this is gonna be really fun. Make sure you subscribe so that you see that video. We're gonna sit down together and create the Etsy shop for her. It's gonna be really fun. But what I'm trying to get at here, the first reason why you should start on Etsy is because it is super user friendly and it's really intuitive. And there's not a lot of work that has to go into it. So that's my first reason. Second reason is that Etsy, as I mentioned, has its own marketplace. So you don't have to spend money on advertising. You don't have to drive people to your shop. There is already traffic in Etsy. And so how it works is just as a search engine. Somebody will look up special earrings or sustainable earrings or recycled earrings or something like that, and my friend's shop would pop up. Reason number 3 is that you don't have any upfront costs except for the shop listing, which I believe at the point that I'm recording this is 20 cents per listing. But you don't have to pay anything, any monthly fees. It's really just they take a commission from the products that you sell. So of course you have to take this into account into your pricing, but again, that's in a different video. Reason number 4 is pretty straightforward. You only have to do this once. You set up your shop and then you have a shop. Whereas if you're doing in-person events, you have to set up and take down your setup every time, right? It's really nice that you take the time up front to set up your shop and then you're done. And reason number 5 is that you should be sharing your products with the world. I'm always so inspired by small business owners because they always have the product that they really love, right? And they really put so much care and passion into creating these products, and they should be seen by more people. They should be available to more people because they're beautiful products, right? Etsy is more for artisans, or it's supposed to be, and for people that handcraft products. So you already narrowed down the target audience, right? Somebody that cares about handcrafted goods is gonna go to Etsy. They're not gonna go to Amazon. So that's already doing some of the work for you and narrowing down who's looking at your shop. So it just makes sense. Okay, so those are the 5 reasons I have for you to start selling on Etsy. And if you're not convinced yet, please let me know in the comments what concerns you have, or maybe you have some questions that you would want to get answered before actually doing it. So if you're not on Etsy, I think you're really leaving a lot of sales on the table, and I want to help you grow. Okay, I want to help grow your small business because it is just so good. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I hope I convinced you, and I hope you subscribe so that you can see how my friend Gabrielle puts these amazing earrings on Etsy to start sharing it with the world. I think you'll really enjoy watching this video next, and if not, I will see you next week. Until then, don't forget, Poquito goes a long way. Ciao!